Yo, thanks for the resub with Bungus.
Bungus.
Oop. Okay, this is a really good art, though, of
Yeah.
Godot
Yeah.
getting ready to do the damn thing.
Sword cane.
Hey, at the very least, Godot did get a little vengeance and also did protect her, and we also did banish Dahlia's soul back to hell with a severe dunk, so, you know, Godot got a little nice end to his ending.
It tries, but the motivation is still, he
It
did it
still
entirely
sucks.
out of revenge and about himself, basically.
Yeah.
It wasn't really ever for Maya or anything like that.
Yeah.
Godot is an extremely, like, good character for the prosecution bench. He's not a good guy.
Yeah, he's deeply flawed in ways that make him interesting and his motivation's clear, but yeah, not a great
Interesting, but deeply unpleasant.
person. Mhm.
Yes.
Like when I said I liked Godot, it wasn't because I thought he was a good character, it's because I liked the way his arc resolves.
Yeah. Godot's tale is at the very least a fascinating one.
He's a very well-written, hateable character.
Mm-hmm. Bring me my brown pants and my red shirt.
For what it's worth, too, the case was actually just about to resolve when he brought this up, knowing that he was the guy who'd get pinned in the end.
Yeah, like he intentionally stuck his own neck out.
Yep.
He knew. Yeah, like he couldn't take the guilt of another. Like this would be too much.
Oh, Iris is absolutely being charged as a co-conspirator, though.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
zero chance that would
I mean,
not happen.
people do get charged with stuff even if they're not found guilty of the murder. Because remember, Adrian Andrews also spent some time in jail because of her part in that as well.
Yeah.
But she was released probably just after a few months because, you know, he wasn't a murder.
Extenuating
Even the detective
circumstances
goes
and
to
good
jail.
behavior. Yeah.
Mhm.
Everyone goes to jail.
Baby Phoenix. Hmm. Mm-hmm.
Remember ages ago when she said that she had some sins that she committed like 5 years ago, even though she wasn't a murderer or anything?
Yeah. Hmm. Aw, so Phoenix did genuinely have a girlfriend who looked exactly like this. It just was the other one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then she went back to a temple for 5 years.
Because she's, you know, felt really bad about it and then wanted to go solve it in some way in her own mind, basically.
Also, I do
And
love,
sometimes people turn to religion for that, you know?
I do love that Phoenix immediately is like, you know what? Like, he did have the right read. He was right. The girl he was dating for 8 months was not the girl who did this. Like,
Yeah.
in retrospect, Phoenix had the right gut instinct still all those years ago.
Sure did. Yeah. He was just misled by, an additional layer
Twins,
that
dude.
he wasn't aware of.
Oh, that's right. Somebody in chat just pointed out at the end of case 1, Phoenix yells that she must be an imposter when they're taking Dahlia away.
Oh my god.
Not to mention, as soon as you see Iris, she immediately starts blushing and looking away from Phoenix.
Exactly, yeah, that made me go,
Yeah.
this is suspicious.
Yeah, that made you assume that was Dahlia.
Yeah.
And that's a good misdirect.
Yeah, that's
like-
a really well-written misdirect, because it's a misdirect that feels like it's the error of the viewer as opposed to the error of the work.
Yeah. It's like this case is real, like, in comparison for being an incredibly long case compared to the 1.5, this one is done so much better.
It's
in basically every
well-written.
respect.
Yeah, like, there weren't things where I had to repeatedly question somebody just to get basic information out of them. Like, it was always presenting me with new stuff.
On top of everything else, because it wasn't made, 5 years after the fact, it also, the entire game leads up to it.
Yeah, it
you know?
ties in really nicely.
Yeah.
Oh, got there.
You got there.
Yeah, that he needed to learn a lot.
Yeah, the only thing that stops this case from being like my favorite over 2.4 is probably still mainly how long it is, and I love the twist on 2.4 more. But this is still a very good case.
It's very well
This is a
written.
very good case. And bringing back Cornered is just so strong.
It's
Yes.
a really good one to end on too, because it feels like it pulls a lot of stuff from all 3 games together. Like,
Yeah.
it's longer because there's so much going on in it and so many things it's pulling from at the same time. And oh my god, it's been 12 and a half hours.
Sure has. One last thing too. This game actually had Mia appear in every single case.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
She was the main character in 2 of them. She appeared as a helper in the other 3.
Yeah. And is a fairly core component of the last one as well.
Yep.
Oh, thank goodness Hamburger Child is in a good spirit again. All things considered, yeah, this girl bounces back with the best of them. Oh good, all the prosecutors are coming in for a big party to congratulate me. And everyone came, and Edgeworth came and told me I was great, and Francisca told me I was great, and Manfred came back from the dead to tell me how great I...
Manfred's not dead. He's just in jail.
Oh no, he's
Came
dead.
back from the dead.
He's dead.
Prosecuting in ghost court. It's fine.
Look, you saw how old he was, and the fact that he was already, like, having... That dude is... You know he had a heart attack within the first week, right? Like, he couldn't deal with how bad he got blown up and was constantly, like, in a state of stress for a week straight, probably never slept, and immediately had a heart attack and died. Or just some kind of general stress death. Stress Death is the name of my new death metal band, by the way.
While we're complimenting 3 to 5, hey, Godot can't see
Holy
red on
shit.
white.
That's
Mia's actual killer was
a
red
good
white,
detail.
who Godot does
Yeah.
not blame ever.
Yeah, Godot is incapable of blaming Red White, who was the actual killer.
Holy
That-
shit.
Is actually an accident, by the way.
I
that was not
imagine, yeah.
intentional.
Yeah, I don't think they planned that originally, but,
They didn't.
But
It
it
is a very,
works.
very good thing in hindsight, though, because like
good call.
on top of everything else, the localization team for the first game and every other game, well, the other 2 games in the trilogy were different.
Huh.
The localizer for the first game was one dude, Alexander O. Smith,
Oh,
whereas for the other two it was a bigger team. Yeah, it was
that
Alexander
would
O. Smith's
explain how
entire-
some small, goofy, kind of insidey jokes got in the first game and then were carried on from then.
Yes. Actually, the entire concept of Japanifornia basically was carried on from then because it was all his idea.
Nice. And ladders, or step ladders, whatever.
I mean, you can't be constrained by narrow-minded cultural assumptions.
That's right, Nick.
It's a ladder, goddammit.
Yeah, and on top of that, the red-white pun didn't exist in the Japanese or anything, so it was.
Just another reason to fucking dubs over subs, man.
Without dubs, we wouldn't have my truck.
Dude, my truck! And thank you, Inverted.
I'm a simple man. I work hard, and I play hard. And when it comes to anime, I prefer dubs over subs. All right, 4:30 in the morning. I'm fucking off. Good night.
Yeah, take it easy.
Goodbye.
I'm gonna close this out and then make a pepper jack and roast beef sandwich and then fucking go to sleep. And then I'm gonna wake up tomorrow, go to the gym, and seem way too tired. Because I'm way too tired. It's fine though, it's just arms day. Arms is piss easy. I mean, it hurts, but the thing is, arms day doesn't leave me with that deep, relentless exhaustion that leg day does. Yeah, Pearl went through a lot. Yeah, like Pearl had her powers fail. Pearl saw her family be the worst. Like all of her, like every member of literally everyone related to Pearl did bad. Like
Not
very
had
bad.
Any of her biological family that is not implicated in some sort of crime at the moment.
Like literally her whole quote unquote branch family is now just entirely awful. So it's all right. We're just gonna adopt Pearl into the main family, and no one can stop us.
Of course they can. They're all in jail. We're dead.
Yeah, so they can't stop us. That's exactly. She's a good kid.
She just wants to help and spread some gravy around. Is that so much to ask?
Fucking gravy moron.
It's a good condiment.
Oh no.
Phoenix, I need you to learn how to adopt a child. Listen, hear me out. Fuck, man, come on.
Oh, of course, let me guess, we're all going out and Phoenix is gonna pay.
Oh, naturally.
Ugh. No, the bad food. Hmm. Hmm.
She took her snowmobile. Hey, allowance.
I can't believe I'm like slowly developing a Pavlovian response that it's a Peter Griffin laugh. That's no good, man. Oh, whack. Oh, someone has cleaned up the scroll. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, Gravy Child was very sad about the gravy disaster.
Whenever she accidentally messes something up,
She
she's
has to
always
go
there
fix
trying
it.
to fix it.
Exactly. Yeah, she messed up the jar and immediately wanted to fix the jar. She's a good kid.
Gravy gets us all in the end.
Yeah, it's true. There's a lot of ways this whole incident could have gone much worse.
Of course they did.
Oh, that's so good that it was.
It's so perfect.
Mia and Maya were the first two to break it. Of course it was these ding-dongs. It runs in the family, just breaking the shit out of this jar.
Maya broke it and Mia helped to fix it, because of course.
Mm-hmm.
And then their mom kept that picture with her.
Yeah,
for 20 years.
Yeah, the mom loved that photo of just my daughters being extremely my daughters. We're gonna get a big lunch, Pearl. You know why?
Burgers, 5 a.m. every day.
That's my favorite song on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle soundtrack. Big hamburger, 5 a.m.
Burgers, 5 a.m. Apparently the reason she's so short is because they ran out of space in the original game, like on the GBA cartridge. So they just had to make half of a sprite.
That makes sense, actually. Yeah, damn. Well,
what a good game.
It would
Ready
appear
for
we've
case
done
6?
it. We have finished the full trilogy of Ace Attorney. As long as I'm not locked up, captured, implicated for murder 3 times, you know, anything like that.
4 or 5 times, maybe 7.
Aww. Finally got a new coat.
That coat, 10 years ago.
That's true. In the name, just like it says in the song, The Power of Love by Huey Lewis and the News. Power of love will absolutely make you poop your pants. Oh, and thank you. Evidence is the DS stage to watch all 12 hours of the stream safely from this nothing I can see. Yo, thank you for the 100 clocks. And yeah, no, I also have watched all 12 hours of the stream. So that makes 2 of us at least.
What happens?
Mask the mask. Wait, what? Why are you selling? No, that's not okay to sell.
A little consulting criminal on the side, it's fine.
Look, I'm just a contracted criminal. Uh-huh. I think he's not drinking it. You're right. Yup, correct. Nope, you were right. Nice.
Nice. Still right.
Oh, right, I forgot about Data Lady.
Thank you for this trilogy run. I still remember the trilogy's cases and evidence since the DS days 12 years ago. I've watched all 12 hours of this stream. Save me from this nothing I've become. I can now sleep. Here's a 100 clocks.
I'm very excited for sleeping. Oh, shit. Yo, never. Thank you for the Sitting Ducks theme on Game Boy Advance, but every time it finishes, it goes faster. I felt bad when Pearl just punched you in the fucking mouth. Thanks, Ben.
Last donation of the night and also probably for a while, oops,
Yo,
but
thank
this
you,
AA
Inverted, for your
stream
generosity over the
series
course of the stream too.
has been an absolute joy and also a huge motivation
Thank you,
for me to
everybody,
get off
for,
my butt and finish
like
the AA games I never got around to before, which was extremely worth it.
I didn't expect that I would. There was a while there where I was pulling 500 people viewing on like a Thursday fucking afternoon, and I'm glad y'all are enjoying it so much and willing to get into it.
Thank you to all these people for saying objection.
I still think the Manfred objection is probably the most powerful of all of them, with just objection. Like, it's just so good. I really didn't need someone to wrap up Old Bag's tale, I'll be honest. I could have done without Old Bag.
No, you had to be reminded that she exists.
Did I, though?
You're not allowed to forget.
I do really like the end of Game 3 for feeling like the end of a trilogy that actually makes an effort to be a capstone to that trilogy as a whole.
It does.
Even DL6 got its like fangs in there a little bit.
Yeah, and yeah, hey, if you're already following, please do. It's free, helps me out, you know, and then you won't miss the streams, especially because like I said, now that we finished the trilogy, it's probably going to be like a week or two off, and then we'll start up Tuesday and Thursday Phoenix Wrights again, because there's plenty of these games as it turns out, but I just want to have a little bit of a break so that I can be extra excited when I come back into it, because yeah, this feels like very good, strong closure. However, we play a lot of games here. Some of them are very good. Some of them are Billy the Wizard. Some of them are Chikan the Forever Man. God, what was the game I played recently that I can't even remember? I was just laughing so hard throughout it. Oh, Taz. The Taz game. The Tasmanian Devil
game. Where you finally clipped your mic.
Oh my god, the Tasmanian Devil game was so goddamn
that game
funny.
Is so bad.
The game's so fucking funny, Tina. That game was the funniest shit. Like, dead ass free. I was crying laughing during the Taz game.
Was it because your hitbox is only active every other frame?
Is that a thing?
Yeah, there's spots where there's too much stuff that exists in the world, so your hitbox stops existing sometimes, so you can walk through shit. It's great.
Well, that makes sense. All right. Well, thank you everybody who guessed it on this tonight. If you aren't already following me, please do. But also, if you aren't already following Andy AML, PA Master, M_D_C_T, Tina Hacks. I don't want to do the thing where I forget somebody. I don't think I did. Mini-Matt. Oh my god. Yeah, right. That was a while ago. But yeah. Mini-Matt. With 3 T's, by the way. So it's MINI-MATT-T.
I like how your captions got like Tina. Actually, Mini-Matt, it was pretty close. Yeah, I got all 3 of the T's there.
Yeah.
Thanks for being the best dog attorney. Ty.
Yo, thanks for the resub. And I'm gonna go ahead and host y'all over to my buddy Dark Twinge, who's doing something. I'm gonna go make a grilled cheese, take half a sleeping pill, fucking go to bed. I'll see y'all like Tuesday or maybe like late Monday. Peace.